Hello, AI lovers. My name is Zia, and I am instructor at AI Sciences. And today, I am bringing a very important topic to the table. If you are coding in any programming language, be it as Python, C Sharp, Java, whatever it is, uh, JavaScript or CSS or HTML, whatever it is, you need help all the time, right? So AI, which is a buzzword around the world nowadays, has created a wonder in this domain to help programmers. So I'm going to introduce a tool called GitHub Copilot, which is obviously produced by GitHub, ultimately produced by Microsoft. This AI-powered tool is going to speed up your programming, and believe me, I'm not exaggerating. It is going to speed up your programming up to 100 times. It is going to be your programming partner, your programming assistant all the time. You may be saying that, ChatGPT is also helping us in programming, right? And there are other tools as well that are helping us in programming. Then why we need ChatGPT? Why we need GitHub Copilot? The thing is, GitHub. The beautiful thing and unique thing about GitHub Copilot is it can grasp the context of your existing code as well, and then it will suggest you the accurate solutions of the problem. For example, the ChatGPT is unaware of the variable names that you're using inside your coding repository, whereas GitHub Copilot, since it is incorporated with your coding base, so it knows what variable names you're using, what coding logic you're already using, so it will suggest you solutions according to that, right? So let's go and see how to work with it. So in order to work with GitHub Copilot, you'll have to have an account on GitHub first. So if you have an account on GitHub, that's great. If you don't have, it is just a 30-second process. Go to github.com and you can register on github.com by using any email, and it is completely free, right, on GitHub. Now, once you have an account on GitHub, you'll have to link this GitHub account to your GitHub Copilot account. Now, GitHub Copilot is ultimately paid service, but it is free for 30 days for trial, so you can use it. So once you have the GitHub account, you have to come to the GitHub Copilot and you'll click on Get Started with GitHub Copilot. And here you have different plans that you can study at your end, and you can see the benefits as well. GitHub Individual is providing the free trial as well. So you'll click on free trial. Since I've already signed up for Copilot, so I'm not going to move forward in this direction. What you will have to do is you'll have to add your credit card information and all the rest of the billing information that is needed. It will not deduct any money for 30 days. You can cancel the subscription before 30 days for free. Okay, fine. So once you're done creating your GitHub and GitHub Copilot accounts, what you'll have to do is you'll have to go to your IDE. Now, it is incorporated with almost all the IDEs. I am using PyCharm over here. It works perfectly fine with Visual Studio Code as well, and a lot of other IDEs as well. So all you have to do is, if you're using PyCharm, you'll have to hit Control-Alt-S and open up the setting. And if you're using VS Code, then again go to the settings. In PyCharm, there's a thing called plugins. You'll have to come to the plugins, since again I have already installed it. So you'll search here for Copilot. Okay, so you'll see this kind of an icon, an owl kind of an icon, and you'll have to install it over here. Once you'll install it, then you'll have to link this plugin to your GitHub Copilot account. There will be a link, an authentication link, on which you'll have to click, and it will take you to the page of GitHub Copilot where you will finalize your authentication, right? This is for PyCharm. Same goes for Visual Studio Code. The only one different thing is here it is called plugins, and in Visual Studio Code it is called extension. So in VS Code you'll have to install it as extension, right? Once it is installed, you'll have to link it with your Copilot account. And yeah, once it is done, you'll be able to see this kind of an icon over here. You see at the bottom, it says ready. And you'll also see this kind of GitHub Copilot chat over here at right side as well if you're using PyCharm. Now, what is the benefit? For example, I mean, this is a very simple web page that I have created that says "Welcome to AI Sciences," and I've just created in 5 to 10 minutes. And even I've created this thing by using GitHub Copilot. Right? It has 4 sections: a form, a contact form, an about section, home section, a button. If I click over here, it opens a pop-up, and that's it. Right? Okay, fine. Quickly, if I have to change the background color of this button that says "click me for a surprise," whenever I hover over this button, the background color should be changed, right? How would I do that very quickly? I know that it is something related to the styling, right? So I'll come to chat. I'll say, let me open so it says "click me for a surprise," the text on the button. So I'll say, change the background color of the button that has the text "click me for a surprise." Now, the thing is, you don't even have to go and check the ID of the button or the class of the button. You have to do nothing. Just write and just give any pointer to GitHub Copilot that I need to do this thing and that, and hopefully it will be done. So let's see, and we'll say, right, okay, change the color of the button that has this text when I hover the button. And also change the color. Let's also mention the color change the color of the button, background color of the button to, let's say, green. Previously it is blue, right? So let's hit enter. Now it is fetching up the context of the coding of the program, and it will automatically fetch the ID of the button as well. So here it is mentioning that in CSS you have, in HTML you have this button, right, that has ID home button. So let's validate it. Where is that button? So yeah, here you see "click me for a surprise." Its ID is home button. So it says, okay, so it is specifically providing a class to this button as well, right? So I'll copy and paste this code over here like this, and then I'll copy and paste this code over here in the styling like this, save it, and let's see if it works. And here we go. You see, when I'm hovering over this button, the background color is changing, right? So I mean, you can do a lot of even childish things as well. For example, change the whole theme of the web page to neon color. Let's see what it does. And okay, so it is writing the body, header, nav bar, and all the things that are required. It is taking some time. So again, my emphasis is you don't have to tell it that this is the ID of my button and this is the class that is there at my button. It will provide everything at its own end. It will manage all the things at its own end, right? So hopefully our neon colored theme is ready. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it over here. I'll save it. Let's go back, refresh it, and here we go. Under 10 to 15 seconds, the whole website is changed into a neon website. And yeah, it looks good. Damn, it looks good, right? Same goes out with the JavaScript as well. You can write JavaScript code as well. If you have to do anything, you have to manipulate anything with the JavaScript. We have done changes on only HTML and CSS, but you can make changes in JavaScript. If you're working in Python, you can make changes in Python as well, and so on and so forth. Not only that, for example, if you're writing some code over here, let's say in JavaScript, let's say I have to write a function, right? So let's say function to validate the form. Okay, so I'll come over here, and you see it is providing me the suggestions to validate the form, and it has automatically fetched that my form has 3 things: name, email, and message, right? So if I go back over here, I'll show you I have name, email, and message, right? So it has automatically fetched it. So if I just click tab, hit tab button, I'll be able to fetch the whole code over here. Or if I don't hit tab, I'll hit control and then forward arrow. I'll only get the I mean I'm if I keep hitting the forward arrow, I'll only get the text that I needed, right? If I don't need the whole text, then I get the any particular part of text as well, right? So this is how if you will just write the comment, it will fetch what your comment is saying. Another thing, for example, if okay, fine, this code was written by Copilot, but I don't understand what it is. So I'll highlight it, right click over here. The last option says GitHub Copilot. Sorry. Okay. So if I select it, and you see it says reference file in chat. So you can also reference it to your chat as well. And you can, you can do a lot of other things as well. If cool. So this is the power of GitHub Copilot. I mean, in such a short time, I could do only these things, but you can do much more than that. You can also, again, install it in any other IDE as well, whether it is VS Code, whether it is PyCharm, Spider, or whatever. So that's about it. And if you want to learn more, that is a wonder of AI. So AI is taking this world really by storm. So if you want to learn more about AI, you want to learn more about data science or anything, you're more than welcome to visit our website, aisciences.io, where you will find a lot of courses that are dedicated towards the learning of the beginners. So if you're a beginner, you want to start your career in data science AI, you're more than welcome at our website. You will see tons of codes, books, and free tutorials over there, and a lot of courses over there that can help you excel in your data science career. So I am Zia Ahmed, instructor at AI Sciences, signing off.